What's going on, people? It's your boy Phurzaah here and welcome back to my channel. So after a long day of waiting, the Horde Rush game mode is finally available in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now at the time of recording this video, Fortnite at game, obviously their official Twitter page, they actually haven't posted anything to do with the Horde Rush. They haven't said that it's available or anything like that. I came on the game just to do my Fortnite and I finally figured out that it's available, so I thought I would show you guys my first gameplay of this new LTM and obviously give you guys some tips and tricks and everything that I found out about this LTM whilst playing my first game. So first of all, this has nothing to really do with Fortnite Battle Royale at all. There's no other players in the game. It's simply just you and your team, and you're just going up against the zombies. In the previous zombie modes that we've had in Fortnite, obviously they kind of like intertwine with the Fortnite Battle Royale theme, so you'll usually still have Fortnite Battle Royale and then you'll just have zombies running around the map. This is totally different. It's strictly your team versus the zombies, which I think is pretty cool, because that means during you playing this LTM, you're not gonna die by other opponents. So first things first, this game mode is broken down into about, I'd say, 3 rounds, but the rounds have like 2 different rounds for that round, if that makes any sense. I know I didn't explain that pretty good, but basically you'll land, you have about a minute and a half to pick up some loot and stuff, then the first round will start. You have about 3 minutes for the first round, which is in a stationary position, and then part 2 of the first round will start, and you guys have to kind of follow the storm, move with the storm into another area of the map as the storm follows you. You guys will see the gameplay in a second anyway, when we have to move with the storm. And then once you guys move with the storm, you'll get to a new location of the map, and then round 2 will start, and then it's pretty much the same thing. Round 2 will be in a stationary position, then part 2 of round 2 you'll have to move with the storm. Once you get to a new location, round 3 will start, and then once you guys get into round 3, it's basically your team versus a huge boss. Once you guys complete beating that boss, then you will have completed the game mode. In my opinion, I really do like the game mode. If you guys have played the game mode, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Now, a few things to note. The more the rounds go up, I feel like the faster these zombies become. I don't know, that might just be me, but I found when I got into round 2 and round 3, them zombies started moving hella fast. I'm not gonna lie, like I couldn't even outrun them myself. So I would definitely advise picking up a Rift to Go, maybe some glider redeploys or something like that, just in case you guys need to get a quick getaway. But don't forget that getting the high ground on these zombies is also an advantage, because zombies are pretty stupid at the end of the day. They can't climb structures, they can't jump or anything like that. So as long as you guys have the high ground, all they'll be able to do is hit whatever structure you're on and try and break it. And if you're on something that's not very breakable, for example like one of these RVs that I'm next to right now, or even the huge building which I'm underneath, then they definitely won't be able to break it really fast, and you guys will have a huge advantage over the zombies. As you guys can see here, I found it pretty funny. I found some boogie bombs and I wanted to see if they actually worked on the zombies, and surprisingly they actually did, and I can't lie, it was really hilarious in my opinion. But as you guys just saw there, I threw him at an elemental zombie and it didn't seem to do anything to him. He still punched me in my face and I took a bit of damage, but nonetheless I actually managed to get away and kill them nonetheless. So one thing to note with this game mode as well, that there is different elemental zombies. So obviously when I went through the challenges yesterday, you guys will probably know that some of the elemental zombies are like fire, poison and ice. And these elemental zombies actually make it really hard when you're playing this game mode. Now, as you guys will see in a second, one of the elemental zombies actually hit me with the ice and I go sliding, and it's actually really annoying. Sometimes you can use it to your advantage, but at other times you just can't. So as you guys can see right there, my feet turned to ice and I was literally just sliding around the place going crazy. Now, one point during this video you guys will actually see that one of them ice zombies actually hit me, and I slide into a whole bunch of these zombies and I actually managed to die. And that's what I mean, sometimes they can really mess you up, and then other times when there's a lot of zombies near you, if one of these zombies do actually hit you, it might actually work as an advantage, because you can get away a lot faster. As I said already, these zombies move really fast, and sometimes having that extra push can help you get away. So in round 2 is when I encountered my first gold brute, as you guys can see right here. This guy is very powerful and he is very fast. As you guys can see, he hit me and my health went down expeditiously. It was actually crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but I used my rift to go and I got away swiftly. And then I found out that this is where I actually found out that the high ground actually, it kind of matters in this game mode. As you guys can see, I'm standing on top of this little hut right here, and the gold brute, he just didn't know what to do. He was standing at the bottom like an idiot, so I actually managed to use that to my advantage and kill him nice and easy. And obviously guys, I completed that well. I got 1 out of the 5 for the gold brutes. So at the end of round 2, going on to round 3, here is the stage of where you have to run with the storm, and this is where things started getting quite hectic. I'm not gonna lie, you guys will see in a second, things actually got kind of hectic. The poison zombie just hit me right there, took a bit of damage, and then obviously I'm running away, and there's so many zombies, and you gotta understand, look how small that circle is. So there's so much zombies in such a small circle, you're bound to get hit. Make sure you guys, once you get to like stage 3 or stage 2, I mean round 2 or round 3, make sure that you guys actually, you know, pick up some heals, for example slurp juices and stuff like that. I found out the slurp juices actually helped to my advantage, because as you guys can see right here, I came out of the storm, but because I had drunk a slurp, I was able to still stay in the storm and not die, and that really worked to my advantage, because as I said already, that circle is very small, and if you're only staying in that circle, it's kind of hard to train the zombies. As you guys can see here, I had another gold brute on my ass, and I had, I don't know how many zombies I had right there, about 20 other zombies. But when I was in the storm, I managed to, you know, pick up some speed and stuff like that, and I managed to kill all of the zombies that were on me, including the gold brute, which was pretty cool in my opinion. Then I actually made it back into the storm, but then this is where I actually died by one of the elementals. As you guys will be able to see in a second, he just hits me with the ice. I kind of like, I can't run anywhere. I slide into a little dent or a little area, and I just literally get punched up. One thing to notice guys, that when you die, you do have to wait to respawn. So as you guys can see there, when I did die, I had to wait 1 minute 30 seconds to respawn, and obviously by the time I respawned, we was on round 3, and then this is where you guys fight the final boss. So the final boss is a huge gold brute. He's basically like double the size of a normal gold brute, and he's actually really strong. One thing to note is that, as I said already, zombies are pretty stupid, so you can, you know, use your brain against them. As you guys can see right here, even though he is pretty fast, I just slid down the mountain, and he couldn't slide down the mountain. He had to run all the way back around and then come down the slope to be able to get me. So, you know, just bear that in mind. Zombies are kind of silly, and you guys can outthink them if you put your mind to it. Now, personally, I was the only person at this time hitting the final boss, and I felt like I was doing quite a lot of damage to him. His health was going down kind of fast in my opinion for one person shooting at him, and when the team started actually shooting at him and we actually started putting in work as a collective, it was actually really easy to kill him. So definitely make sure your whole team is shooting all at the same time, and you guys will be able to get through this as soon as possible. So as you guys can see, we got the little victory royale right there, and my personal best was, let's have a look, we got 36,000. We actually completed quite a few challenges. I was the highest on my team for score, which was actually pretty cool. In the leaderboard, I was behind a few other skins, Doggo, Peely and Fish Sticks, but then at the end of the game I decided to go into the challenges and see how far I had came. And as you guys can see from my first game, I feel like I done pretty well. We didn't complete like any whole challenge itself except for the stage 1 of the team score, which was 50,000, but I feel like after a few games I'll definitely complete all of these challenges. Now if this video was helpful in any shape, way or form, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Anyways, that's it for me. It's been your boy Phurzaah. I'm out. Peace.